Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to that heavy metal podcast. I am Alex Arson. Today's interview, we have A Moortal coming from Clear Lake. We met up over at Melody Records. We discussed his new music, Hall of Mirrors, that is out right now. We also discussed the success of his last single, Wage Slave, which hit 3.2 thousand streams worldwide. I want to give a special shout out to Naked Lounge for having this first show that I put on for this year. Starting the new year out the gate, just putting a lot of great shows together as best as I possibly can this year. Try to do as many shows as I can. And so starting off in January 2024, we had a great show with Junum, with Evil of Man, Murder of Crows, and of course, A Moortal, who opened the show, one-man band. That was a really great turnout, really great show. Thank you to everyone who came through. And without any further ado, just going to let you hear the interview. And after the interview, you'll hear Aaron's single, Wage Slave. So tell us about your new release, Hall of Mirrors, coming out January 12th.
All right, that's all the important notes. New song, I actually wrote it in like a day and a half. It was kind of wild. I got really pissed at work and instead of doing my job, I started writing lyrics. The chorus came together and then I was just like, all right, I need to write a riff for this right now. And yeah, I went home and just fucking love it.
All right, and so you're a one-man band, so I wanted to know what your creative process was.
It's kind of different with every song. Usually it's just a guitar riff that starts the process. It's just like, sitting with my guitar, playing around. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I gotta record that. And then once I get it laid down and start writing some drums to it, I'm like, okay, there's a song here, and it's just building off of that. I try to. This is more of a not solo specific, but just like a creative note. I always try to, whatever the initial idea was, keep that coherent throughout the rest of the part. So instead of like, if I write a riff, whatever I add to it, I try to make sure I'm using like the same notes and like the same idea, so it doesn't sound super disjointed. Because a lot of us guitar players will just write 47 different riffs in like 3 different keys and go, this is a song now. But yeah, for me as a solo artist, it always starts with the guitar. I said every once in a while, counteract what I just said, Hall of Mirrors started with the lyrics, but that's a rarity for me. It's usually just the seed of an idea, and then I sit with a guitar and yell at myself for 3 hours until I've got something I like.
And then like the bass and the drums and all that stuff comes in layered on top of it?
Yeah, so once the guitar's done, I'll put the drums to it, write a bass line, and then I'll go through and rewrite the drums to make it fit everything like it needs to, and then vocals come last.
Okay, well, I want to also give you like a huge shout out for Wage Slave hitting 3.2 thousand like streams on worldwide. Like,
thank
that's
you.
Pretty dope. I just want to get your thoughts on that.
It's honestly, it's wild that anyone wants to listen to my music. Like, I like it because I made it, but I'm always like, this might be trash, but other people seem to dig it, so I'm always just really grateful. We actually, as of yesterday, right before the show, we broke 3,500. Yeah, bro, this is growing. Thank you.
Man. That's crazy. Okay, and also wanted to talk to you about Dead Love and like what's it like playing with them, and if there's any music down the line.
So this is actually kind of awkward. Dead Love just broke up about an hour ago over Facebook Messenger. The hot goss. I don't know when this is going to drop. I hope those two don't get mad at me. No bad blood, though. Things got kind of rough for a while there. People got families, other projects, things like that, and it just got strained. And today everyone was just kind of like, you know what, like, let's just do other stuff. But we're cool. I don't know how much longer the music will be out, but we did have 6 songs out on all streaming platforms, and like, if you like pop punk, it's good stuff. Like, I'll be forever proud of it.
Okay. All right. Well, that's
sorry to drop that bomb.
For sure. Well, moving on.
Let's just gloss over that real quick. Next.
For sure. So any advice for beginning guitar players?
Be prepared to suck. It's the hardest part, but the first 6 months, if you're like naturally talented, year if you're not, it's gonna sound really bad. It's gonna sound like Guitar Hero and Expert and you're trying to play with your toes. It's gonna be a bad time, but if you can power through that, it's so worth it. It's the most rewarding thing I've ever done with my life. But yeah, if you're brand new, don't worry about gear, don't worry about fancy shit, just get online, try to learn some songs, and know you're going to be bad at it. And we were all bad at it when we started. I sucked for a year at least.
Gotcha. Stick with it.
Yeah, exactly. Just don't give up.
For sure. And so we wanted to talk about where we can find your merch and where we can find you on social media.
So I am at A Moortal everywhere. It's A period Moortal. I'm really proud of this. I pretty much own the first page of Google. If you type it in exactly like that, you can find everything. Linktree/A Moortal, and then I also have amortal.webnode.com. Those are two landing sites where you can find me. But any streaming service, any like YouTube, whatever, any social media, search it just like that. I'm the top result. And for merch, everything is on TeePublic. Same username. I've got shirts, mugs, phone cases, stickers, fucking wall art. TeePublic kind of goes off. You upload a design and they're like, what can we put this on?
Everything.
Yeah, literally.
Everything. And also, I wanted to talk to you about any particular goals that you have for 2024.
To release as much music as I can. This project kind of got backburnered most of last year. I had to start working. A whole bunch of stuff happened. And from October of 2022 to October of 2023, I didn't release anything. But now I've got my next 2 songs like finished, ready to go. And I hope to release like 6 to 8 songs this year is the goal. I want to try to get one out every like 8 weeks for all of 2024. Anyone listening to this who doesn't know, Alex here just let me open up as a solo project for a show last night, and that was really fun. It was just me screaming with some backing tracks, and people seemed really into it. I was really hesitant to, get up there by myself. Like, that's kind of scary. But it went so well, I think I might start trying to do more shows, too. Like, no one really seemed bothered by the fact that I didn't have a band. They were just like, these songs slap. So I think those are the goals for 2024, is get out as much music as I can and play some more shows. Maybe once I got some material backlogged, I'll start working on like an EP or an album or something too. So like, flex the creative muscles a little. But for now, just singles.
Awesome. Thanks for coming by last night, January 5th. That was awesome. And you definitely need to make more shows and do more shows this year for sure. Everyone definitely enjoyed it.
Will do.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks for checking out the interview. Now, without any further ado, we're going to check out the new single by A Moortal called Wage Slave. Be safe out there.